Hey there, Four States. This is Luke Taylor. Welcome to your KNEO Community Connection. And I have on the phone with me today Diane Eilenstein, and she is a ranger with the George Washington Carver National Monument. She's going to be telling us about an event that's coming up here in just less than a couple weeks away. But hey, Diane, thanks so much for joining us here on the radio.
Good morning.
You've come out and talked to us before, and so some of our listeners might be familiar with you, and I always appreciate a chance to talk to you. You guys have an event called Prairie Day coming up on September 9th. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we do, and thank you. I think Prairie Day is a very popular event here in the Four States. Prairie Day is a fun day to get outside and enjoy the national park here. We are here to explore kind of lifestyles during that time period when George Washington Carver was growing up. So we're having a well-planned event with lots of volunteers, historic skills demonstrations, interactive exhibits, therapy horses, music, storytelling, a concession stand, and a beautiful picnic area. So it's a fabulous event. It goes from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday, September 9th, here in Diamond, and it is free of charge, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also holding this in conjunction with Gym City Days over in Diamond.
Yeah, I saw that here. What are the Gym City Days out there?
Gym City Days is an annual event in the city of Diamond, just about 2 miles, 2.5 miles from the park here. And they have a parade and music and food and vendors and games and a car show all over at the Diamond High School. So a lot of people might want to enjoy both events. Yeah.
It sounds like there will be a lot of great things going on in the Diamond area for that day. And so for you all, I know, as you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of games or types of like activities that kids can get involved with and learn more about.
Right. Give you a couple of ideas if you'd like.
Go ahead.
Down at the 1881 Carver House, which is partway down the trail, it's very interactive. We're going to be making butter, dipping candles. We're going to do Dutch oven cooking, laundry. We'll be making lye soap. We'll have musicians down there sitting on the straw bales. And then we'll be doing weaving and spinning in a lot of textiles like that. And so that's just a fun area. Everyone gets to make their candle and do their laundry and enjoy and visit the exhibits inside the 1881 house. The musicians down there are going to include Buffalo Creek Incident from Newton and McDonald County musicians. And we're also going to have the Holmes Brigade Shirkers, which basically they dress in Civil War costumes, uniforms, not costumes, and they do Civil War encampment songs. So it's really fun, and they've been here many times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at the Carver House. And along the front lawn, we have, 40 or 50 exhibitors, and we're going to be making apple cider at the press out on the front lawn. We will have a quilting bee under the big quilt tent. We're going to have really 18th century tools to do woodworking. We'll have all of the traditional and local conservation agencies here, such as the Missouri Department of Conservation, the Missouri Archaeological Society, the Missouri Prairie Foundation, and I could probably go on and on. Newton County Historical Society, Newtonia Battlefield, and all of those will be here for lots and lots of interactive, fun, educational exhibits.
Yeah, so there's going to be a whole lot there for kids to do. But and we just brought our 4-year-old out for the Carver Days a couple months ago. Had a great time out there, and it's always fun to go out there to the George Washington Carver National Monument. And it's not just fun for kids, but I mean, adults always have a pleasant time too. And it sounds like you have a lot of things that adults, even if they don't have children, but it's just a really great atmosphere for them to come and enjoy themselves.
It's very family friendly. Yes, it's good for kids, and I didn't mention it, but since you said it, I will let everyone know there is a special Junior Ranger badge available only on Prairie Day, so the kids need to stop at the information tent. Parents, bring your kiddos there, get a booklet and a pencil. I think they have to talk to like 5 or 6 of our exhibitors and write down or draw a few things. Then they get their own very special badge that we only offer one day a year, and that's Prairie Day. But over on another area of the front lawn, we have our music tent, and I really want to draw attention to our musicians and our storyteller who are coming in. Picker's Post is 19th century prairie tunes. You'll often find them at the local bluegrass festivals, but they're going to do old-time music for us. This is Randy Corbin, Megan Lamb, Corey Smith, and Phil Greer. We're also going to have a new group for us called the Creek Rocks, and this is folk rock sound of the Ozarks. Cindy Wolf and Mark Ballou come out of Springfield. And then a group who's returning again this year is Snorty Horse, and they bring folk music from the Ozark Mountains. You might all recognize the name Mike and Tinley Frazier, Erica Garrity, and Mike Para. They have all been here before. They do amazing work, and so there are several opportunities to catch music and exhibits. And then inside the Visitor Center, we've got the renowned storyteller from the Ozarks and the musician Meredith Sisko. At 1 o'clock, she's going to share a story or a program called An American Front Porch, Stories and Songs from the Missouri Ozarks. And she's going to share with us some knowledge about how the front porch was introduced to the pioneer America, when the early days of America, enslaved West Africans brought this with them or incorporated front porches. So we're going to learn the history of that as well. There will be a food concession stand here, and it's also just a fun day for everyone.
So Diamond, Missouri is going to have a lot going on September the 9th. They've got their Gem City Days going on, but then also from 10 to 3, if people want to come out to the George Washington Carver National Monument, going to be a lot. You can fill up that time. You spend the whole time out there. And as you mentioned, the Junior Ranger badge, that gives kids a little scavenger hunt where they go around and just get to see everything.
Right, and all the kids will be leaving with a candle in their hands. They love it. We're also going to have a lot of nature exhibits. So we're going to have bugs and snakes and all sorts of things about plants, master gardeners, master naturalists. So it's just a fun day. We just see all ages. And I encourage people to get here early and be prepared for the weather. I think we're looking for hot weather this year. So just be prepared for that. We do have a cool visitor center with chilled filtered water if you bring your own water bottle, and there's places to cool off.
Yeah, and as always, I just want to encourage people, if you haven't been out to George Washington Carver National Monument for a while, you need to just come see how well they've kept up with the place, and I think you'll be pleased to see just what a beautiful environment and facility that they have there. And so, and Diane, it's good to talk to you too. You do a great job communicating all this information and letting us know about all this stuff. If people want to stay connected with you guys just throughout the year and always hear about events like these, where do you encourage people to go to find out info?
Our website, nps.gov/GWCA, is number one. Go to our website, National Park Service, nps.gov/GWCA. Our Facebook page is more up to the moment, Instagram as well. So those are great places. We're open 7 days a week, year-round, free of charge. We're here to preserve and tell the story of the birthplace of George Washington Carver. So we're going to be on Prairie Day and every day. We're offering guided tours at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. every day, 7 days a week. We also show a fabulous film entitled Struggle and Triumph, The Legacy of George Washington Carver, and that shows daily, all day long, every day. So come and learn more about this very important American who started his life right here in southwestern Missouri.
Okay, and I hope people will do just that. Again, Prairie Day is September 9th. It's from 10 to 3, and it's right up there by Diamond, Missouri. And so, hey, Diane Eilenstein, thanks so much for joining us here on the KNEO Community Connection.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hope to see you all soon.